Salutation, darlings. Azorwing here, bringing you some more Genshin Impact. Let's see, last time I don't even remember. It's been a while.
The hyper-emotional element you're adding is just,
I've just been waffling around and keeping on in the meantime. Almost. Anyway, this time I figured, what other great thing to do than finally find out what's going on with the iridescent Arataki Rockin' for Life tour de force of awesomeness. On a certain day, you and Paimon receive an invitation sent by one Arataki Ito, inviting you to take part in an event. Spurred onward by the unbridled passion within, you embark on a journey to Watsutsumi Island. Like, when I say I haven't had time for this, like, the most I've been doing is just IS being on for like 10, 20 minutes, quickly grinding out whatever I need for for the quote unquote battle pass, and then just moving on. Ha ha ha! Wanna guess who's this from? Bingo! It's me, amigo. That's right, your bestest bud who's been right down here in Inazuma missing you. Ha ha ha! I recently ran into a new Fontanian friend, and he said they've got music festival called the Iridescent Tour over there. Now, yours truly instantly thought that the drum along festival we had last time and how we drummed it up on Amakane Island, singing and scarfing roasted lavender melons. Oh yeah, now those are some great memories. You haven't forgotten either, right, compadre? But yeah, it'd be great if you could forget the part about the Tenryo Commission botching their jobs and arresting me. Totally by mistake. So this time I decided to work with my new pal and host an even bigger, even better, even wilder music party. And it's gonna be called the Iridescent Arataki Rockin' for Life Tour de Force of Awesomeness. What do you think? Doesn't that name alone just set your soul on fire? Stop dragging your feet and dish get your tushy over to Watsutsumi Island, because the one and Oni has still got a lot to say. Be there, be square. If you're a no-show, then there's no show. Disclaimer, of course, I didn't have Shinui try inscribe this for me. He totally did.
knights and aristocrats share the same cultural heritage.
Okay, quest item. Okay, I could have looked at it from any time. Not that I realized. Okay, so story quest.
But
As
the
with
knights had enough sense to do away with all the superfluous.
and as with any story or Archon quest, heading over to Watatsumi Island. This ain't your daddy's iridescent store. I didn't even notice the name of it. Oh my gosh. But yes, and I've heard great things about this. Mm-hmm. Absolutely wonderful. Just haven't had the time. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna find some time. And you know what? I found some time.
What's the hurry?
Whoa, so this is the venue, huh? Not half bad.
I mean, it has one hell of a view. You think you want to be over there, but where you actually want to be is somewhere with a wonderful view of over there.
Ah, don't you worry, Jack Attack. We'll find that dog, even if it's hiding in Tenshukaku.
Ito, it's just a myth.
Oh, what dog?
Whoa, compadre! And Paimon! You finally made it! Oh man, have I missed you guys. Ah!
And we've missed you too, Ito.
Oh, yeah, and this is Dvorak, a musician from Fontaine. Jack Attack, you know these two, right?
Hey, Mr. Dvorak, it's you!
Ah, it's so wonderful to see you both again. I feel like that lantern rite was just yesterday. How have you been?
Pretty good. So how did you end up hanging around with Ito? Is he helping you with the Iridescence tour now?
Oh, you better believe it, Minnie Melon. But that's only half the story. This is no ordinary Iridescence tour. Me and Jack Attack are teaming up to turn this into the Iridescent Arataki Rockin' for Life Tour de Force of Awesomeness.
Rockin' for life? What do you know about rock and roll, bullchucker?
Huh? What, you never heard a bullchucker rock before? Moo, moo, moo! Don't try and understand it, Minnie Melon. It'll melt your mind. It's about letting loose. Come on, give us some lavender melon rock.
Okay, speak for yourself, mister. Sounds like you're the one whose mind is melting.
Just to backtrack a little, what's this dog you were talking about?
Just a local legend I heard about. Apparently, there was a war between the islands of Narukami and Watatsumi not too long ago. Is that right?
Such a waste. When will people learn? Make rock and roll, guys, not war.
A tragedy to be sure. Countless animals were affected by the fallout. A raven, a bakedanuki, a weasel thief, and many more sustained injuries.
Fair point. The animals didn't deserve that. But, not to downplay it or anything, but didn't even worse stuff happen than that?
In the eyes of a rocker, all living things are equally important.
So did this dog get injured too?
No, the story goes that this dog was something like a ninkin. It would show up out of nowhere in the middle of a battle to rescue the injured animals and take them to safety.
Rockin' and rollin' to the rescue! A king among canines! Woo! There'll always be a place for him in the Arataki gang.
Where'd you hear about this?
In Rito, I was actually there while the war was going on. It inspired me to write a song about it. I was even planning to host a music festival around the same theme, but unfortunately, I couldn't convince my investors.
Oh, yeah. I heard all about that. They claimed they had to cancel their plans because of an accident at sea, but that was just a lame excuse.
Yes, they weren't optimistic about the potential return on investment. Plus, I don't know, there seemed to be some other risks they were worried about.
What kind of risks?
Good question. Risks only apparent to people with mora to throw around, I suppose.
I agree. When people have too much mora, they lose their rock and roll spirit.
They do, huh? So what do you mean by rock and roll spirit anyway?
You know, the spirit of, you rock up, rock out, roll the dice, and roll with the punches. And that sort of stuff.
Huh. By that definition, aren't the investors the most rock and roll people in this scenario?
Anyway, point is, those chumps are out, and Arataki Ito is in. I'm running the show from here on out.
Oh, yeah, right! How are you gonna fill in for the investors? Do you even have any mora?
I have faith in Ito. He tells me that the Arataki gang is a small but well-known and influential organization in this area, and has even been known to rub shoulders with the local authorities. Isn't that right?
Rub shoulders is putting it mildly. More like they're always locking horns.
Hey, don't look down your nose at the Arataki gang. I got connections, all right? Even the Tri-Commission listens to what I have to say.
Okay, Mr. Big Shot, whatever you say.
You can doubt it all you want, Minnie Melon, but it's the truth. You know that guy in the Yashiro Commission? Well, he and I are officially bros. That's right. I'm talking about Toma, housekeeper extraordinaire. And there's the general from the Tenryo Commission, Kujo Tengu. I mean, sure, we're always ribbing each other, but it comes from a place of deep mutual respect.
Hopefully.
Mutual? Yeah, Paimon's not so sure about that.
So what about the Kanjo Commission?
Okay, fair. No first name contacts there. But the Arataki gang is a big contributor to the revenue stream. All those fines we pay.
Fines?
Huh? No! I mean the taxes. Yeah. But that's not all. Let's not forget my contacts outside of the Tri-Commission, huh? Amazing, talented people from all walks of life. Like the TCG legend, Ayato. Oh yeah, he's made quite a name for himself in the TCG circles. In fact, they got a saying now. Ayato of the South, Ito of the North. Ha ha ha! That's right. I'm the only serious competition he's got in all of Inazuma.
Did you make that saying up?
Then there's the Fox Lady, VIP customer of Yukio's ramen stall and fellow participant in the Ramen Masters Championship. I was her only worthy opponent. Also, you know that lonely god in Tenshukaku? Well, guess what? Turns out it was her lifelong wish to catch one of Arataki Ito's events. During the Drum-Along Festival, the Tenryo Commission were worried that their almighty shogun might have too much fun and lose interest in running the government. That's why they invited me over to stay for a couple of days.
Wow, look at you! Sounds like you're really going up in the world. At this rate, you'll have made Shogun by the next time we see you. And then Paimon will have to call you Almighty Bullchucker.
The Arataki gang never ceases to amaze.
Well, I'll admit I heard a few exaggerations there myself, but regardless, Ito has helped me secure a venue for this event, and for that, I owe him my thanks.
Ah, it's nothing. Don't mention it. My bro Goro sorted it all out for me. Let's both go thank him later.
Wait, you know Goro?
Yup. I always knew him as General Goro of the Resistance Fighters. But I had no idea there was more to the story. Turns out, he has another identity.
Oh, what other identity?
You've, heard of Miss Hina, right?
Miss Hina, so you...
Hey, no need to yell, all right? Yes, Miss Hina. She's the one who told me. After falling for the Tenryo Commission's tricks at the Drum-Along Festival, I figured I'd find a new location this time, somewhere out of their reach, like, here, for example. So I wrote Miss Hina a letter, asking if she knew anything about the procedure for holding an event on Watatsumi Island. She wrote me back right away and said I could ask Watatsumi Island's general for help, and that his name was Goro. I was like, what? General Goro is the general of all Watatsumi Island?
That was close. Paimon's with you now, but what did you think general meant?
What do you mean? Isn't it like one general per squad or something?
That's called a captain.
Really? Huh. Well, either way, if it wasn't for Miss Hina, I never would have known. Pretty rock and roll, huh?
It's so rock and roll.
All right. Good chat, compadre. I just remembered I got a meeting with Goro coming up. Gonna ask him about that dog situation. Gonna have to love you and leave you for now.
Are you sure you don't want us to join? We could help.
You guys focus on having a blast here at the festival. I think I can handle this little canine conundrum. There's still a few days left until the big party, so not everything's set up yet. But, the jam zone and the roasted lavender melon zone are ready for action. Have fun, compadre. Gotta dash.
What a character. Kind of admire his enthusiasm, though. Well, it looks like it's just the three of us for now. Why don't I show you the jam zone to start with?
This ain't your daddy's Iridescent tour. Oh boy. Alright, so it looks like... Can't climb the venue.
Here we are. I've supplied musical scores and instruments from various regions, including a horn I personally brought from Fontaine. You can play whatever music you like. If you get tired, the roasted lavender melon zone is just over there. Ito says that lavender melons are rock and roll fuel. So what do you think? Want to give it a try?
Alrighty, Roo. Even when I'm not busy, I'm busy. My little sister needed some help. It says, roll fuel so many. I guess that makes Paimon flying rock and roll fuel.
Hey, cut that out! Oh, lucky Ito's gone, otherwise Paimon would never hear the end of it. Let's change the topic. What other fun stuff is there to do here, Mr. Dvorak?
Well, we're planning to invite some more music enthusiasts, and we're still getting some supplies together so we can decorate the place a little. But it could take some time. The Arataki gang has shifted their focus to the dog situation ever since I brought it up. Only one of them is actually sticking to the plan. Her name is Kuki Shinobu. She's out delivering invitations right now.
Yep, that's the Arataki gang for ya. Everyone else goofs around while Shinobu gets things done. We should help out. We can't let this event get totally derailed when Shinobu's out there doing her part.
Oh, I mean, are you sure?
Absolutely. We can handle it.
That would be extremely useful. We're starting to get behind schedule, and a couple extra pairs of hands could make all the difference.
No problem. We're happy to help. So you need us to find some music lovers and gather materials for decorating. Was that it?
Exactly. According to the original plan, we aim to finish everything in 5 days, and then the big party can begin. Actually, give me a second. I'll make you a checklist of all the outstanding tasks. That way it'll all be clearer. Oh, also, one other tidbit to share with you. Ito is planning to perform a song on stage on the final day of the event.
Ugh, typical bullchucker always has to be the center of attention.
Why don't you do a song too, Pi?
Oh, Paimon would steal the show for sure. No one would give Ito a second look after that. Pretty sure he'd yell out, "Paimon's so rock and roll it hurts!" And then he'd run off the stage, bawling his eyes out.
Those are some bold claims, Miss Paimon, but that kind of confidence would serve you well on the stage.
Paimon's just kidding. Anyway, we'll be ready for that checklist as soon as it's done, Mr. Dvorak.
Great. Feel free to take a look around. I'll bring it over in a few minutes.
I was gonna say, can I see all the lavender melons? Alright, let's view the venue.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the Traveler and Paimon.
Hello, hello. Hi, Zoo and Shinobi.
Wow, Shinobu and Hazel. What a
Hazel.
surprise!
This truly is a pleasant surprise. Although, not that surprising, to be honest. I was just telling Miss Shinobu that I had a sneaking suspicion we might run into you.
We seem to end up in the midst of many grand events.
Doshin Shikanoin was talking about you constantly the whole way here. I guess the universe answered his prayers.
It's called intuition. Names pop into my head at relevant moments, just the way my mind works.
Well, it's great to see you both.
Paimon sure wasn't expecting Hazel to be the first one to show up.
Boss nagged me to prioritize the Tenryo Commission invitations. He specifically requested Madame Kujo Sara and Doshin Shikanoin.
So, why isn't Sara here?
Almost certainly because she has no desire whatsoever to see Ito. In her defense, here's what was written on the invitation letter. Kujo Tengu, come meet me at the top of the Sangonomiya Shrine. Let's go nuts and have a totally rock and roll sumo wrestling match.
If I were Kujo Sara, I'd jump at the chance to throw Ito off the roof.
But then wouldn't Kokomi come and throw Sara off too? All that stomping around on her roof, the noise would drive her crazy.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Madame Kujo Sara's response was much more magnanimous than mine would have been. She gave us a basket of lavender melons to bring as a gift.
Magnanimous? I'm not so sure. Something tells me she's trying to send a message.
What message?
If that Oni brat wants to pick a fight with me, there will be plenty of lavender melons waiting for him at the police station.
Maybe the fact you assume that says more about you than her. So what about the other basket of lavender melons, huh? Is that one from you? What message are you trying to Iridescent.
The other basket is actually from a few of us at the police station. I chipped in, and so did some other Doshin who've arrested Ito before, and so did some of Ito's former cellmates. So, I guess this basket of lavender melons is our way of saying, there'll always be a place for you here.
Maybe just give Boss the melons and don't mention that part.
Sure. Well, my work is done here, anyway. Now that I've delivered the lavender melons and said hello to the traveler, I should probably get going.
Aren't you gonna stay for the event?
Don't worry, I'll definitely be back for the big party. But I have some business to attend to in Rito first.
Eesh, being a detective sounds busy. I got you running around all over the place. Oh, wait, Rito! Do you happen to know anything about a mystery Ninken that appeared during the war? Apparently a lot of people in Rito were talking about it.
Ah, the dog, yes? That was the inspiration behind this music festival, wasn't it? Shinobu told me all about it.
Oh, never mind. Paimon just thought a detective might have the inside scoop.
I'm only speculating here, but from experience, I'd say it's probably just a local legend. I doubt the dog even exists. What's wrong? From the look on your face, you've got a vested interest in this situation.
We have a vested interest in many situations.
Interesting. Well, since I'm going to Rito anyway, I can always ask around and see where it leads.
You sure it won't impact your work?
Don't be silly. If this matters to you, that's a good sign that it'll turn out to be something that interests me too. Stay tuned for more info. See you all soon.
It's literally
Well, well, well. If it isn't the traveler in Paimon.
Wow, Shinobu.
Doshin Shikanoin was talking about you.
It's called intuition.
Paimon sure wasn't expecting.
Boss nagged me to.
So, why isn't...
Kujo Tengu.
If I were Kujo.
But then wouldn't Kokum...
Yeah.
Magnanimous?
What message?
If that Oni.
Maybe the...
So, I get.
Maybe just give Boss the.
Sure. Well, my work is.
aren't you
Don't worry.
gonna... Eesh, being a detective...
Ah, the dog, yes?
Oh, never mind. Paimon...
I'm only speculating here, but from experience, I'd say it's probably just a local legend. I doubt. What's wrong? From the look. Interesting. Well, since I'm going to Rito anyway, I can always ask around and see where.
okay.
Seems like Doshin Shikanoin's quite the lone
Big two
wolf.
gets a zoom through.
Well, I better get back to delivering these.
In that case, guess it's time for...
Sorry to keep you waiting. Here's that list for you. If you can work your way through all this, we'll be back on track.
Back on track indeed.
Great! Perfect timing, Mr. Dvorak. We'll get on it right away.
Thank you. I'm very grateful for your help. If you feel like flexing your musical muscles to take a break at any point, just come and find me in the jam zone.
Extreme Carnival Ensemble. Trillion Trinket Trawl. And a meeting of melodies. Ow. And then 6 various venue decorations. Teleport waypoint unlocked. don't think that's our... There are a few quests here. I'm very behind.
Hello. Would you like...
Hmm.
Oh, really? You've got...
Okay, don't want to get his hopes up too badly. Free tea breaks courtesy of Kamori Tea House. Enjoy to your heart's content. Please do not touch the aroma. It's not the staff member. Hmm. This sounds familiar.
I can't grow taller.
All right. Let's take another look and see what we need to do. We get a night wind horn, which will definitely be fun. Unlocked once the venue is ready. Having been introduced. Green Island. I love how she's just having fun. Music components. Hmm. Neat. All right. So venue decorations. Unlocked after getting the components in the trillion tinket troll. Well, it is just the in general tour. So trillion trinket troll. Twilight's Glow Nocturne. Tall Meeting of Melodies. Extreme Carnival Ensemble. Trillion trinket troll. Meeting of Melodies. Meeting of Melodies. Trinket Troll, Meeting of Melodies. So it's either Trinket Troll or Meeting of Melodies. Trinket Troll, Meeting of Melodies. Trinket Troll, Meeting of Melodies. So Trinket Troll or Meeting of Melodies. Extreme Carnival Ensemble. Okay. I've always preferred spread mode. It's just made a little bit more sense in my head. This one helps me. These two, not connected. These two are connected. Press them at the same time. Note guide. Continues playing effect. Oh, that's this. Five is fine. Gosh. Oh, based on the score. Undulating ripples. But if you have a particular one that you really like, then you can have it. Based on the score, I'd say. Okay. Based on the score. Whether it's the lyre, the scissor, the drum, or the horn. Alright. ASD, ASD, and JKL. JKL. No problem whatsoever. Alright, so let's work on Trillion Trinket Troll. Start here. Alright, defeat Ruin Mechanics, Primal Cones, and Clockwork Mecha to obtain lamp making components.
I didn't know you were such a slacker.
This part isn't very official. Anywho, since we seem to I will resist the urge to do what I've always done. Well, to be fair, I'm technically not following any Archon quest or story quest. You know, there's a lot to do, but let's just do what we can. Trillion Trinket Troll. And throughout the Devat. Okay. God damn it. Unlocked once the venue's ready, and the venue will be ready once we get all the 6 decorations. Defeat 3 types of rune search guide, rune mechanics, primordial construct. Okay. This one's annoying but pretty. Okay, so we just have to fight these types of enemies. Off the top of my head, I think there's some over here. Yeah.
More speed.
Meow.
Right now. Right here.
Shudder!
Charge!
Crush!
Right now. Right here. Right now.
Shudder!
Shake, cascade.
Right here. Right now. Emerge.
Crush!
Be still.
Okay. 2 out of 3. We just need 1 more of these buggers. And there's more of these buggers.
Right now. Right here.
Charge! Cascade. Tap. 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 Tap.
Shudder!
All right. And then if I check over here, Trillion Trinket Trawl. One didn't count. Oh, 3 different types. I already fought one of those types. Okay. 2 Primordial Constructs, and then 3 Clockwork Medica. 2 types of Primordial Constructs. I need to fight like the snake one. Do you think this will count? No. That one. I don't think so. No, this one's definitely
Right now. Right here. Emerge. Crush!
Tap. 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 Tap.
Shudder!
Advance!
Okay. Types of products with green leaves. Gather 3 star conches and 3 single pearls. Since we're here, we might as well get this. You know, taking a look at what we actually need to do in all 3 of these, photograph 2 types of birds, 2 types of dogs, and 2 types of cats. Okay, see, I wouldn't have even thought to do that.
Aristocratic etiquette is all just for show. Just smile and nod along. I was forced to learn all of the rules by heart, but even I don't take them that seriously.
Let's just keep an eye out for birds.
Beg for mercy.
Birds, dogs, or cats. That is a... You know, I don't know what that is, honestly. Tanuki. There you go. I do know what that is, honestly.
More speed.
Keeping an eye out for any kind of bird. Off the top of my head, I do not remember birds being in this vicinity.
Shudder!
Pity it's not 2 types of eel. Okay, there are birds around here. They just die before we can reach them, before we can even see them. I'll get a crow. I feel like crows are underappreciated. I know just the place where you can get a good picture of a crow.
Crush!
Wrong button. Yeah, she's like, yeah, maybe. What could you possibly be doing? All right. Let's see. Sumeru. What was a good place to find some clockwork mecha? My brains is over here. Wait, not clockwork mecha. You know, the triangles. Where's a good place to find some triangles? Well, to be fair, I was asking. Where is a good place to fight the
Shut up.
triangles? That it was not here is truly a misfortune. I remember why I liked coming here, though. There's a lot of these little scarabs. In this area in particular. Either way, we're not too far away from some ruins. And where there's ruins, then... I knew there was at least one more scarab somewhere. And where there's ruins, there's usually triangles.
More speed. More speed.
Now the question is, are there two different types of triangle?
Right now. Beg for mercy.
Charge!
Because off the top of my head, I genuinely can't think.
Crush.
Advance!
Because, like, it says types. Could have sworn there were two here. I mean, there are. not exactly two that are fightable. You know? Brains thinking. It's like I've ran around here a lot more than I have in the past, and I still, for the life of me, cannot imagine a single location that has triangles. Would they be triangles or pyramids?
Time to scout.
I'm like over here, maybe. Oh, yes, I'm running and teleporting through the desert, desperately looking for a triangle. Triangle.
Right here. Emerge. Right now.
Shudder!
Pull in! Cascade!
Beg for mercy.
Okay. Bird. Okay. And then Clockwork Mecha. Would that have counted as a bird picture? Where's a good place where there's Clockwork Mecha? Up here. I'm like, now, I will say, I do have Fontaine a lot more accurately on my mind. And I think we only needed 2 types of Clockwork Mecha. I say with great hesitance. I also needed some Star Conch. That's
Visibility is excellent. If we head to higher ground, we can do a full recon of enemy activity in the area.
You know what? Sure. Snow-winged goose. Why are you a goose? Look more like a swan. You know, I'm not sure what was on my mind when I chose this particular spot to teleport to, but I think I pretty solidly chose the one location that had no Clockwork Mechas
More
in
speed.
the vicinity. And like normally I'd be like, ah yes, you can't go 5 steps without running into a Clockwork Mecha. Literally, I think that's the one enemy type that is not here. I'm like... ah yes, how well do you know your how... The answer is... meh. Now the question that I have, would starting one of these
visibility is excellent. If we head to higher ground, we can do a full recon of enemy activity in the area.
Oh, here's one. Hopefully we only need two. Oh, well, it doesn't matter.
Right here.
Be still.
Shudder!
Advance!
Three. That answered my question.
Emerge. Right here.
Hello. There's the super big annoying one, but there's also a little dog. If I avoid those, I'm pretty sure. Yep, I can fight.
Emerge. Right here. Crush!
Cascade.
Alright, let's see what we've got. Trilling Trinket Troll. 3 single pearls. The star conches, I know where to get those. Types of primordial constructs. Types of clockwork mecha, that's all done and done. Birds, dogs, cats. Okay, let me wrap my head around what we need. Dogs, cats, and star conches. I know there's dogs here. I do wonder if, like, because I'm pretty sure that our character can canonically, like, I'm pretty sure that's lore accurate that they can teleport.
Opportunities to bask in the sunlight like this are few and far between.
Dog. Dog.
I prefer magic personally.
Guard poodle.
Honestly, I'm not a big fan.
I. I mean, I don't object at all. Huh. Inazuma? I don't get to. I do hate that. Lure. Monster. Okay. That's fine, because we needed to do a meeting of melodies anyway. Okay. And then. Once you see one item you can destroy. Once it's destroyed, you can't get it back. to invite you to attend this music festival. Didn't we just home all Bloom Bloom? This one's taking place in Inazuma, Marjorie. It's a serious musical exchange. If you got any tunes you like, you can play it. We can play it for you right here and now. Let me think. Well, I don't remember this one's name, but if you play it, sure, I'll give it a go. That'd be grand. This was not what I was expecting. During a meeting with melodies, you must choose the most suitable note from a selection of notes that fit the empty spaces of a track to match the hummed melody of the original song. Right, sorry, brain's trying to load. I've always been do 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 do. Hmm. I freaking love music. The tune is so gentle, just the way I remember it. My dad used to play this one for me on his harmonica while we were on the way back from Springvale. He said that this tune represented Springvale itself, and that's where Dad's dad grew up. Shame that my grandfather would pass before I was ever born. Thanks for playing that music. You know what? I've decided that I should spend a bit more time with my dad. He's an adventurer, so he tends to spend time out on the field. So if you don't mind, I might have to give this festival a pass, but if there's another opportunity, I'll come and drag him along as well.
It's been getting quite busy recently. Haven't you heard? I'd like to invite you to attend a music festival. Once again, only familiar thoughts on that music. This one's taking place in a Zoom. It's totally fine if you don't know much about music. You just need to enjoy it. If there's a tune you like, we could play it for you right now, you know. But do you have something in mind with the name case? I can hum the tune at least. Oh, I know this one.
One from oh my gosh, way over there. We were literally just there. Sumeru. I'm terrible with names. Oh, you're great. It's even better than when Mr. Sayu plays it. Performed this one the last Moonlight Festival, saying it was a traditional song from Sumeru. Diona said it sounded terrible in comparison to Master Deluxe playing, though. Well, I've made up my mind. The flowers need care every day, and Inazuma is pretty far away, so I'm afraid I can't go. Thanks for the music, though. It was lovely. On that note, I'll offer you a special price if you need flowers for your festival. Hmm. The price doesn't feel special. You have less than 500, you need more. Oh, I'm so dangerous. Oh, Cecilia. Little wasters are like the only thing that I don't need. Who else? I saw that there were 3 people. More that way.
Moon pie. That's what I received over at the cathedral if you're injured.
Hmm. I'm like, is it in here? Charles. You know, the people we're asking are very busy people. Yes. Shoo, cat. Hello, yes, Onyx. You come with an invitation. What's the occasion? Master Deluxe decided to give me the day off. And no, there's a song. Like we can play it for you now. A song I like. You say, Do you remember it? We played songs, gatherings. Do my best to hum it for you. Oh my gosh, cat. You okay? He's like, I'm fine. Just my dignity. Give it a go. Amateurness. Don't worry about it. Okay. I'm sorry. I just wasn't expecting a honker horn. Dawn Winery theme. Very impressive. In fact, I should recommend Lean that you could be commissioned to play the next such family event. To be honest, I was just about ready to agree the moment you finished your performance. I'm not sure if I'd want to ask Master D-Lake for a day off for something this trivial. For all, you'd agree without hesitation. How about this news? So you take that dude. I don't even believe in seeing the festival view of drinking age. Such a beginning to decorative banners instead. We got them stocked at the winery in the warehouse. I believe they'll come in quite handy. Don't worry, you won't have to go fetch them yourselves. I'll have some of our raiders deliver it directly. Just consider it the angel's share. I die a little bit on the inside, but yeah. Honestly, why can't we invite Six Finger Jose? Also, does he actually have 6 fingers, or does he just play like he's got 6 fingers? Cat, you're on my desk again.
Add as. Thank you for. Add as.
Onyx. I'm gonna teleport here before I go to Liyue Harbor proper. Hmm. 93. There's one. There's two. And three.
Right now. Emerge. Shudder.
Be still.
More speed.
Are we inviting the librarian? The bookstore owner. Actually, it hasn't because of song, but that's okay. It's a song that we can play it for you or see if we're serious about music. Well, in that case, could you play it for me if I hum the tune? Exciting indeed. a wonderful nostalgic feeling. I was immediately reminded of studies in Fontaine. I would often go to cafes and the various bookshops to read, and when I heard this song one day, I asked the barista what it was called. He didn't know, but a large fellow having some cake nearby told me that was named Le Souvenir Avoir le Capsule. And yeah, later on he became my husband. I was at a cafe meeting with his friends from the literally good luck and nostalgic. You're all so young. Alright, your music festival. I fear I shan't be able to attend, but if needed, I can get my husband to go. He's been fiddling with some old books and haven't been selling well all day, and I haven't been able to dissuade him from doing so. I'm sure a cultural exchange is would interest him. I'll ask him to bring some souvenirs along that I can give out to boot. Okay, so
are you buying or not?
honestly, I would love to buy some books. Miss Jifeng. But I've bought one of everything that you have already.
Terms are a requirement for
Auto reconfiguration is an essential function.
Back in the day, when I was young, I would wake up early to attend calligraphy class in my teacher's place. It was so early, it was still dark out, and I was terribly frightened. Fortunately, I passed by the house of an old granny, and I could often hear this song drifting out from her home. It would give me a sense of peace. The old lady probably isn't with us anymore, but I've also grown, and I'm no longer afraid of the dark. In case of giving it sincere consideration, I'd love to agree. It's going to be tough finding someone to watch a time-honed shop like ours on such shortness. Let me recommend someone else to you who might attend instead. Geo Antiques boss Ling Ling. It doesn't even open in the daytime, and you can either find her sleeping or wandering the streets. Reckon she'd have free time to help. Regardless, thank you so much for letting me hear that song again. I hope your music venture goes well. Yeah, no, hands down. Why are we inviting people who are like busy? Like, you seem to have a thought in your head, song in your head, an earworm, if you will. Above the sea of clouds. Now this one's a classic. My dear guest, it would be no exaggeration to compare your performance to an adepto him. When I was just staring at this starting this line of work, I went to Milan to purchase some ancient jade. On the way here, I heard some music coming from Queen Peak. I was so entranced that I wondered if it might be the music of the Adepti themselves, you know? Thank you. I thought I'd never get the opportunity to hear it again. So the music festival, I must say that I can't call myself any kind of music enthusiast. I simply happen to like this tune, so forgive me if I must decline. But allow me to let slip from my lip that this tidbit of gossip. I believe Ming Zing, your boss Xingqi, is a closet fan of music. Perhaps you could ask her. Last but not least, I wish you best of luck with your festival.
Jewelry's out of stock, but we have some new items in.
Good, cuisine is disgusting.
All right. I wonder if a musical line gives you some decorative. Oh my god, other type of service and my husband to support you. She's just sending him. That's hilarious. I thought it was a bit more metaphorical, we'll say. When she was like, ah, yes, I'll send my husband, like, yes, let me fucking him see if he wants to go. She is like, no, he is currently lost in his thoughts, sunk down into an ocean. Sorry, I like, we'll even play it for you. Say it's when I heard him, it's in peace. Oh no, this one's that one I know. I'm sure we all know. Seems you're quite the time making those wishes come true. It's been almost 20 years since I last heard the tune. There was a boy in the neighborhood who played it for me. His wish to travel and see the outside world. It's just a shame that I couldn't have been the one to help him. Well, would you look at that? I've strayed from the topic. I'm afraid I can't help with the music festival. To me, you can't do without me right now. Still, I'm glad to have heard this once more. Thank you so much. I feel like it's not a stretch to say that we all have that one song that's just ours, I guess you could say, in a way that it belongs to no one else. Started my culinary journey. You, sir, are lucky we can perform miracles. Oh god, sharp flat mark. Absolutely fantastic. Not for the way you dress, I suspected you were from Conda Village yourself. It sounded just like the original. Alright, I've decided I'm heading to this festival. Maybe immersing myself in the music there might give me some new ideas. I'll move my food style over there. Not that my skills are the most impressive, but I'm sure I'll add to the atmosphere at least, eh?
Come and try some creative cooking.
Oh, can we get competitive?
Yakitori for sale. Come and try some.
Poultry skewered with barbecue sauce. Here you are at a music festival or food festival. Music is a serious and formal music exchange dispute. Why do you have any music you can enjoy? I can play it for you right now. Are you serious? I can do something of mine. I can try humming. Alright. I think that's the fastest I've done one of these. Brilliant appreciation. And that, I have no clue what this song's called. A foxy-eared customer of ours likes humming this one when she comes over for some ramen. She's one of our VIPs. Came around a few days ago, in fact. Or I wouldn't have remembered that song at all. I guess it tells you all you need to know about me and music, eh? If you're looking for a food stall, I'd recommend you look for Tomoki. And fella's got a right adventurous spirit. Even if he isn't a fan of music, he should be interested nonetheless. Alright, I've decided I'm heading to this festival. Maybe immersing myself in the music might give me some new ideas. Alright. Quite literally, is all of this completed? Well, let's go back to our festival location. And let's take this place from looking alright to alright. The note button to cause the Norman home to play a long note. Okay. I mean, it does make sense because you can't exactly. All right.
Hello. Would you like to practice some music?
Not quite. I'd like to
Oh,
decorate the
really? You've got the things from the list? Great. I'll take those. Thanks so much.
venue. He saw us take off like a day or two ago, and we just come back with everything. Everything we need to make a wonderful festival. We even brought
Thank you both so
some
much.
vendors.
At last, everything on the list is done. I'm afraid I still have some final preparations to make, but I'll see you tomorrow. Then the party can begin.
The next day. So much about you from Fang Fang. You have any disadvantage, sir? I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Ling from Fang Fang is one book-sized G-Fang. She's my wife, as you see, and she was the one who told me about this event. I don't know much about rock and roll, but Fang Fang said we should support the latest cultural trends, so here I am. Put some free cultural pamphlets as well. We got snapped up in a heartbeat. If only I'd known, I'd have brought more. She asked me to thank you for the invitation. She may have, had she not been so busy, she would have come down here herself, I'm sure of it. Hope you'll enjoy yourself here too. So there's the yellow, there's the whitish, and then there's the deep purple. Sorry, this is the Iridescent Rockin Festival tour, so why for Awesomeness? You recommend it's awesome. I've been inspired. Now I have tasted food made specifically for the event. Seeing that, Donga milk has been marinated in rock and Martha and roll rock and roll. Donga here have one on me. I wouldn't go that far, at least we've been to begin with. But after hearing all that rock and roll I made it listen to, that's why it now tastes like drinking. There's some customers lately with the rice for the thing just again. The power rock and roll, eh? So mine rock and roll Donga milk. This is limited time stuff. I'm sorry. Did you just turn around? Yeah, I'm like, don't you dare look at me. You know? Fine with that. Alright. Two more, and then I get another crown. Hiccups are the worst. It was just Noelle for a moment there. Okay, and now we just have to wait for those 1400 hours. That was it. Oh.
Oh, compadres, you're here! Hey, serious props to you both. This place looks amazing. Even better than I'd imagined.
Everything looks perfect. We're ready for business. Traveler, Paimon, you have our thanks.
Guys, why so serious? That ain't rock and roll, man.
Hey, look at that. My favorite melon's a fast learner. Also, I hear you're gonna be taking the stage tonight. Whoa, itching for a little competition, huh?
Paimon was just joking. Seriously, Dvorak? Unbelievable.
Getting cold feet? Ah, don't blame ya. I am the reigning champion of the great sing-along after all.
Oh, Paimon, backing down from a challenge ain't very rock and roll and all.
What? Paimon is too rock and roll. Paimon was just being humble.
Paimon is too rock and roll as a fish is to the sky.
Then bring it on.
Oh, Paimon's bringing it all right. Paimon's bringing it all the way home. Ha!
But, oh, by the way, did you ever find that dog?
We hit a complete dead end. Goro said he didn't know anything. Mamoru and the guys asked around the city, but no luck there either. What if it really is in Tenshukaku? Is that why we can't find it?
Oh, no, don't go poking around Tenshukaku again. You'll give Kujo-Sara a migraine.
Couldn't agree more. If I bother her too much, I'll end up getting struck by lightning. So that's why this time, I kept my distance and just threw some paper notes towards Tenshukaku. Hopefully, the Raiden Shogun sees them and hands the dog over.
Wait, what? You're still taking a big risk there.
It looks like Doshin Shikanoin was right. It's probably just a local legend after all.
Well, let's hope not, because that would really suck. Wish I had more time to look into it, but unfortunately, this guy's got a performance to practice for. Now don't forget, there's lyrics and music scores in the jam zone, so no wussing out tonight.
Don't get too cocky, bullchucker. We'll see who's rock and roll.
Game on, Mini Melon!
Oh, Paimon better get some practice in at the jam zone soon. No way is Paimon gonna lose to Ito!
Oh, by the way, we invited a ton of people this time, including some people you know. A few have already shown up, and they're asking about you. Wanna go say hi?
Cool, yeah, let's go see them. Paimon's curious to find out who you invited.
Someone we expected to be here.
Hey, there you are. I sent you some letters a few days ago. Have they shown up yet?
Ooh, does this mean you figured it out?
I've made some progress, but I'm still missing the final piece of the puzzle.
So what'd you learn?
I don't have anything conclusive yet, but I have a hunch that it involved both the Yashiro Commission and Sangonomiya.
What? You mean like in cahoots? During the war?
Shh. Like I said, it's just a hunch. Let's not get carried away. Anyway, I've written to the station, and they shouldn't take too long to get back to me. Yuriki Owada should be able to help find what I need. In the meantime, You'll just have to be patient. I would have gone back to the station to look into it myself, but I knew Ito was performing tonight, and I didn't want to miss it.
You know who else is performing tonight? Paimon.
Oh, wow! Sounds like I'm in for a real treat. I definitely picked the right place to be tonight. Will the Traveler's long-serving voice finally graduate from speech to song in a triumphant victory over the Oni rocker of Hana Mizaka?
They don't call her flying rock and roll fuel for nothing.
I'll be awaiting with bated breath.
Cut it out, both of you! No more stupid nicknames!
Also, a little side note. I just love these little critters here. This is precious. The waves are coming. Watch out. Hello, you two.
This Miss Hina looks very familiar. Even the outfits.
I was thinking the same thing, Your Excellency, but I just can't put my finger on it.
She really is the spitting image.
Of who?
Goro, come to me, hey!
Oh, hello, you two. It's been a while.
I'm so happy to see you again. I was just asking Shinobu if she knew where you were. This is a nice surprise. Paimon didn't expect to run into you two at an Arataki Gang music festival.
I hear that Goru helps you to secure the venue.
Oh, I barely did anything. A reader for my That's Life column was asking for advice about it, so I figured I'd help out. Turned out the reader in question was Mr. Arataki Ito. Her Excellency was also very supportive of the whole thing.
An international rock and roll music festival sounded like a good way to attract tourists. And it's to bring attention to the plight of living things, right? Seems like a meaningful cause. Yeah, apparently it has something to do with a dog that was a war hero? Although sadly probably not a true story. Have either of you heard anything about that? Oh, you know, bits and pieces. Nothing concrete.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Those sounded suspiciously like prepared answers. Probably because we've answered that question before. Mr. Arataki Ito came to ask us about it a while back. We'd certainly love to help if we can.
Yes, of course. Actually, I was hoping to ask for your opinion on something.
Sure, what is it?
Does Miss Hina look familiar to you at all? I have this strange feeling like I've seen her somewhere before.
Oh!
I feel like I've met her before, but...
But you don't remember where?
She probably just looks similar to someone you know. Like how the Traveler looks similar to her brother. There's no mystery here, don't overthink it.
Ah, I see. That does make sense.
Traveler, let's get out of here.
Wait. Is he not... Hello, you two. The sunshine. Truly a sunshine duo.
Oh, you're a real trooper, Yoimiya. This must be one of the furthest places you've ever delivered to.
I promised Ito that I'd supply fireworks for his festival. I wasn't about to go back on my word.
Hey, Toma, Yoimiya.
Hello, hello.
Traveler, Paimon! Cool, you're here too!
It's been far too long.
Well, looks like I owe the Arataki gang a huge thank you. If they weren't putting on this event, who knows when I would have gotten to see you next.
You hear that? In case it was too subtle for you, Toma's complaining that you guys never make time to come and visit your old pals.
Ah, that's true. Obviously, traveling's very important to you, but you gotta take a break every once in a while. Just remember that you've got friends out there that would love nothing more than the chance to make you feel looked after.
Oh, thank you both. That means a lot.
Of course! Oh, I heard this really cool thing I gotta share with you guys. So, Ito says that the theme of his music festival comes from a story about a dog that saved animals in the war zone. How amazing is that?
Very.
What do you know about this dog, Toma? Everyone knows how well connected you are.
For once, not much, I'm afraid. I guess my connections are one key canine short. But assuming this really happened, I feel like Watatsumi Island would have had to be involved. This is a dog who managed to sneak in and out of a war zone repeatedly without leaving a trail for anyone to follow. Whatever the case, it would have needed someone to help cover its tracks. As far as I know, the Shogun's army doesn't do that kind of thing.
So you're saying it was the Sangonomiya troops? They had a specially trained dog for rescuing critters from the battlefield?
Sounds kind of far-fetched if you ask me. Do we really think Sangonomiya's forces had enough manpower to fight a full-scale war and run a canine wildlife rescue operation on the side?
Okay, well if it wasn't Sangonomiya's side, it must have been the Shogunate.
I doubt they had the manpower either.
Right. So, in my view, it's more likely that Mr. Dvorak simply made the story up as something to capture people's imaginations. I mean, he's an artist, right? Isn't rock music about expressing things we don't fully understand?
Kinda like fireworks in a way. Don't question it, just feel it.
Yeah, that sort of makes sense. That makes you an artist too, Yoimiya. Fireworks are your art.
I'll take it. And on that note, boy, do I have an art show for you tonight. Make sure you don't miss it.
Whatever
Paimon
you...
didn't realize so many people we know would be here. Better get practicing or tonight could be super embarrassing. Come on, let's head to the jam zone.
Hey, Traveler, some of...
I've heard of which they call linking on the pathway, the sure lack of information. And quite strange for information that has not yet spread widely. I continue searching for clues. The second letter, which they which unexpectedly yielded some relevant information during the war. The International Trade Association had an organization registered with it that specialized the treatment and trade known as the Puppy Union. It symbolized just if you happen to be a dog wearing a bamboo hat. Not that this proves anything alone, but I found two other suspicious things. One, after the war, the Puppy Union very quickly canceled its registration. Two, the Puppy Union's event funding went through at least 6 layers of transfers. Quite suspicious. We'll continue investigating. This letter is and the third letter. Oh, wasn't this quite the day? I'm trying to investigate the people who had dealings with the Puppy Union as much as I could, and they found that 2 main hidden sources of funding. One is a foreign trade association. In fact, the union could be considered a subsidiary of the former. You may not be aware of the particular news regarding said union, but they are closely related to Sangonomiya. Second source is more interesting still. You never guess, but it's Komori Tea House, and of course, the Yashiro Commission isn't far behind that curtain. Fascinating trend of events. No, Sangonomiya and the Yashiro Commission. I wonder what your little secret is. I have my guesses, but I'll need more evidence to prove it. Details regarding pets. Should you have records of such things, police station, I'll get in touch with you. I'm looking at you. Bye, Heizo. Truly a detective indeed.
Mr. Dvorak, you're still here!
Sure am. I've been checking over the equipment, scores, and lyric sheets to make sure everything's ready for tonight. Shinobu was telling me how popular light novels are here in Inazuma, so I've tweaked the melody and lyrics for a more Arataki gang feel with a light novel twist.
Light novels plus rock music, so... light rock!
I actually didn't change too much. Just took out the dog and made it about Onikabuto instead. Should be more up Ito's alley. This event couldn't have happened without him. It's my way of showing him some appreciation, I guess.
What? You got rid of the dog? But wasn't that the whole inspiration behind the festival?
Yes, but that's all it was. The initial inspiration. Doesn't matter if we change it to an Onikabuto, or you, or me, or anything else. It's the spirit of it that counts.
Spirit? What do you mean?
The spirit of rock and roll?
Okay, should have seen that coming.
Do you think people have been getting too hyper-focused on the dog story?
It's all about the music, my friends. Just enjoy the music. That's all that matters.
Fair enough. Alright, well, speaking of enjoying music, is it alright if Paimon goes first? Paimon's gotta get practicing or Bullchucker's gonna hog the spotlight tonight.
By all means, be my guest. I knew you'd come around to the idea of going on stage. Here's the music score and lyrics. I can't wait to see this.
Whew, let's see now. What's this song called? I got reincarnated as an Oni Kabuto and flipped the world upside down? What sort of song title is that? Is this supposed to be rock and roll?
Soft rock, actually.
Gotta read these lyrics.
No peeking! You can hear them tonight when Paimon sings the song. Paimon's gonna rock so hard, Bullchucker won't know what hit him.
Flies and night soon falls. Oh my gosh, music lovers take turns showcasing their talent on the stage. Hoops and cheers ring out as the crowd goes louder and the atmosphere gets wilder. For you know, the moment has arrived. Oh my god.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is a night to celebrate, and I trust you're all having a wonderful time. It's been a non-stop rock and roll ride this evening, and we're almost at the end. But first, it is my huge honor to invite two very special guests to the stage. The illustrious Mr. Arataki Ito and Miss Paimon. The two of them will be performing a brand new song written specially for tonight's event. It's called I Got Reincarnated as an Oni Kabuto and Flipped the World. Take it away!
Flip the world. Yeah. I know my twitchy fingers tapped it, but I'm fine with that. Come on, Pi. You can't live.
Raven took an arrow to the heart, and the Bakedanuki shapeshifted into dark.
I weasel thief hereby bequeath all my mora. 200 goes to my pa.
300 to dear mama. Poor little General Crab, only a shell remains.
Unagi, goodbye. Now rest in peace. Please don't cry.
'Cause we'll get reborn as a beetle next time.
Oni Kabuto, raise your heart.
Here's to a world beyond the storm of rosy skies.
After an exhilarating song to end the night, people begin to leave. But you and your friends approach the stage to congratulate the two rock stars.
So that's rock music, huh? It's a little different than I imagined.
Really? It's different from what I'd heard before. Could be a relatively new genre of rock, I suppose.
So, how'd you like my performance? Did I dominate this little melon here or what?
Okay, Bullchucker, you got owned and you know it.
Oh, stop it, you two. I think both of you are sensational.
Here, here. Really mind-blowing stuff, guys.
I call it a draw. You're very evenly matched.
You think? Okay, well, what about you, my compadre? Who do you think is the most rock and roll?
Please, what we're having. I will take the neutral path in this one.
Really? Do you really think that?
Fine. My compadre wouldn't lie to me. I can handle the truth. Rock on, Mini Melon. Rock on.
Let's not argue anymore, shall we? Ito and Paimon, you both gave incredibly moving performances. I owe you all an enormous debt of gratitude. Without your help, this music festival never would have happened.
Don't mention it, Jack Attack. Hey, if we hadn't met, I wouldn't even know what the spirit of rock and roll means.
The spirit of rock and roll? So, what does it mean? What does it mean for rock music to have a spirit?
It means you rock up, rock out, roll the dice, and roll with the punches. Just like me and Paimon.
Yeah, that's obviously not what it means. Mr. Dvorak, could you please give us the official definition? Someone needs to take this guy down a peg.
An official definition? I don't know that one exists. It's an emotional experience, as though you're hearing your own story speak to you through the music.
Funny you should say that. I was just thinking that the spirit of rock and roll is, well, like the Onikapito in the song, having the courage to grab life by the horns and survive against all the odds. Guess I have a better sense of rock and roll than I thought.
What about you, Yoimiya?
Oh, well, I thought it was gonna be all about that dog, but then the song didn't even mention it, so was that supposed to be symbolic? Like, if the dog didn't exist, maybe the injured animals didn't either. If there was no injured animals, then that means there was no war, which means the world is at peace.
Oh, so for Yoimiya, the rock and roll spirit is all about world peace.
But what about you, Shinobu?
Me? I hadn't given it all that much thought. I was mostly worrying about whether those paper notes Boss threw into Tenshukaku are going to get him in trouble with the Tenryo Commission.
That must mean that for Shinobu, the rock and roll spirit is about keeping the Arataki gang safe.
Shinobu, seriously, you've got nothing to worry about. If the Raiden Shogun had seen any of those notes, she'd have come to join the party.
Paimon agrees that you don't need to worry. Otherwise, Heizo definitely would have arrested Ito by now. Wait, where is that guy anyway? And where did Kokumi and Goro go?
Oh, Doshin Shikanoin had to run back to the station, so he didn't get the chance to say goodbye to you guys. But he did leave something for you. It's over there. As for the other two, they couldn't stick around because they had a government meeting to get to. They did ask me to pass on their regards, though.
The fact that these busy people all made time to attend the party is telling. Clearly, Ito wasn't exaggerating about the stature of the Arataki gang. Ito, what can I say? It's truly been an honor to work with you.
Well, Jack Attack, I can't take all the credit. Let's not forget the Traveler's part in all this. A lot of people only showed up because they knew she'd be here. If we do this again, we gotta make sure to find a way to get her on stage. How's that sound, compadre? Get that rock and roll spirit ready, because next time it'll be your turn to rock our collective socks off.
Challenge accepted.
Your Excellency, I believe the Tenryo Commission detective is...
Don't worry about it, Goro. The Puppy Union was a joint venture between us and the Yashiro Commission. If we can maintain secrecy, then all the better for it. But that was never the main goal. We saved some lives, and that's what matters.
I was more worried about the potential impact on your reputation, Your Excellency. After all, some of the lives we've saved belong to the Shogunate. If someone with an agenda finds out, it could cause an uproar.
Don't worry. There might be a way to make it work out in our favor.
Really? How?
Times have changed. We and Narukami Island are supposed to be working together now. So it's not necessarily a bad thing if people discover that we were already cooperating with the Yashiro Commission even during the war.
I see.
Goro, if you want my opinion, you should be more concerned about Miss Hina than you are about this.
Miss Hina? What makes you say that?
I hear she works for That's Life magazine as well. She's young, popular, pretty, and she seems to be just as good at offering comfort to people in need as you are. So, it looks like you have some competition.
Understood, Your Excellency. I will work hard to stay ahead of the competition.
She did show up.
I learned something new today. I never knew that the Hydro Nation's rock music had the power to stir up lightning.
Miko, a few days ago, some strange paper notes flew into Tenshukaku, demanding that I hand over the dog. So I am here to see what on earth it was all about.
I just assumed you must have gotten yourself a pet puppy.
As it happens, I also received an invitation letter via Sara. I've never heard the name Arataki before, but they must be one of my subjects, and so I thought, why not grant them their wish?
Ah, so you came here to make a little Oni's wish come true, hmm? So tell me, how do you plan to respond to the Fontanian musician? It sounded to me like his music was commenting on the war.
The war. I'm not sure we can give him the answer he would hope for. But if nothing else, I know that we must avoid another war at all costs. The people cannot be made to suffer like that again.
But what if the bigger war comes to pass? What then?
If it cannot be avoided, then I will have no choice but to fight.
Well, if that day comes, I'm sure that everyone here tonight will fight by your side.
The Iridescent. Huh?
What's the hurry?
Hmm. Oh, we can no longer change the lighting angle. And rather than coming back another day, let's do this. Hmm. Um, why does it immediately go to teleport? Hmm? Are we supposed to just create our own music? Because I have no interest in doing that whatsoever. Someone's having fun. Like I said, someone was having fun. Can I talk to you?
Hey, traveler. Thanks again for. Sure.
Okay. No one in it. Okay. Oh. Oh, I already failed. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Not the worst. 3 failed, 12 good. Okay. Discantus. Once more, if you will. Okay. Discantus. Don't think too hard about it.
Hey, traveler. Sure. No.
God damn it. Okay, that melted my brain a little bit. Still discontest, but I don't want to miss a single one. I don't mind if some are good, but I can't miss a single one. Hold on, Doodlebop. I'll be there in a minute. I can't hear you right now. My headphones and music are playing. I'm doing a little music thing. I'll be there in a minute. No. I did worse this time. I did yes. God damn it. I will be right back. Give me a moment. Here, in the meantime, just listen to it. It breaks when I fail. Normal. You know, I'm not gonna try to go for perfectly perfect. Never let.
Hey, traveler. Sure.
Miss Farina and hmm. No. I'll just do each of them twice. The song's so nice, you gotta play it twice. God damn it. Messed up just about in the same place.
Hey, traveler. Thanks, sure.
God damn it. Okay. Okay. Rex Incognito. Cantoras. Now, Cantoras is what you're actually searching for. No good. No failed, just perfection. The Farina, Utao, and no. Okay. They're all one after the other. After the other. No. I'm looking for Farina and Utao.
Oh, is it time for me to join you? Witness my magnificent...
I did not select the team.
Hey, traveler. Thanks, sure.
So with Farina. Cantoras. Well. Why not?
Hey,
Don't mess
traveler.
with perfection.
Thanks, sure.
usage. Okay. Any last words? Descantus. I missed one. Room for improvement. Withering what? Withering wakes, probably. Or just very focused. Oh, Dawn. Hello, hello. Mayla and Nova. Hello, hello. Withering Waves is launching today. Okay. I probably will play later. Either later, probably play either later
Hey,
this
Traveler.
afternoon or evening.
Thanks again for all your. Sure. Nope.
I'm like, I'm hands down definitely planning on playing again. Comes out 10 p.m. Eastern. 12 a.m. in the morning, p.m. at night. Okay, then it comes out today, this evening. I'm like, that's pretty late. Wait, no, that's reasonably early. I'm terrible with time zones. I think East Coast, West Coast. West Coast is like 3-4 hours. Yeah, I'll try to get here stream launch. I'm West Coast, Pacific, California. West Coast 7. Okay. Yeah, when it comes out, I'll definitely like pop on. Probably go live just to catch like, you know, live reaction. You're from Ontario, yo. Fun. Yeah, no, I'm way over in Cali. You should pre-register. There are a lot of events and stuff, especially for pre-register. Does it count as pre-registering on the Epic Games Store if you're just like whatchamacallit? Because on the Epic Games Store I have it wish listed. So I'm like, does that count as pre-registering? Cuz like I hope so, but at the same time it's like I don't want to miss out on like pre-register like events and bonuses and stuff. No, you can just download it on the Epic Games Store, but you have to go to the official website and make an account. Okay. Then definitely after this now, because I'd been wondering about that for a while. Okay. Well, thank you very much for clarifying that for me. Yeah, no, it's been like forever since I could like properly game or anything. So it's like, while I've been aware of it, it hadn't been like the most. Discount this.
Hey, Traveler. Thanks again for all your help.
240.
Everything
Nice.
went perfectly.
That is like
I think I'm gonna stay here, sure.
And a free 5-star weapon box. What? Mihoyo was just like, okay, we made Genshin. Now let's go make what we actually want to make. And Genshin just feels like it's left behind. Who cares? How much of a difference is this from like the regular? Today's 80. Ah, yes, reading chat is not. Oh my god. Brain is not brainy. First was good. That is a 5-star selector. It guarantees you the 5. There, MiHoYo is just like, ah yes, Genshin was a side project. We are going to spoil you with every other game. Those 50 people wouldn't have it just to get 80 or before. Oh, it's not. For some reason, this entire time I've been thinking that it's another MiHoYo game. Kuro games. I just remember hearing a lot about it. Alright. And you have to 240 free pulls in version 1.1, free 5-star weapon box. Pity's not 80. Pity's 80, not 90. Then there's 2 beginner banners with guaranteed 5 stars. The first 50 pity, and it's a random standard banner 5-star with a discount of 20%, which means you only need 40 pulls to get a 5-star. Awesome. After that, there's a 5-star selector banner that guarantees you the 5-star you want. There's also no 50/50 on the weapon banners. You just get to 80 pity or 4 and get the one you want. That is amazing. And Kuro Games. Kuro Games is just like looking at MiHoYo and just like, ah yes, I'm you, but better. But yes, finally getting a Hoyo competitor. I'm hands down excited for this one.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
Wuthering. Why is it called wuthering? Wuthering Waves official site. This entire time I've been calling it Withering Waves. I feel like somebody made a typo and then they're just like, you know what, that's the game. Oh gosh. That was loud. Register now. You know, registration. Enter email address here. My email.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
In this order. That one and that one. Make yourself a password. Withering Waves is on my wish list, right? Like having to gaslight myself, right? Here it is. There you go.
Hey, traveler. Thanks. Sure. No.
I'm just here to listen to music. So what's the echo event going on right now? Echoes are part of it. People going fine. Echo in the mail. Okay. Use sound overload. Withering. Oh, if you're just in lessons, I can read some. Oh, get a 5-star. Generation 429.6. Okay, a link on the main map, yeah. Oh, I'm an idiot. Alright. Create a password. Oh boy. Why is creating a unique password 3.0? I have like 8 different passwords that I switch between. And then I'll like change them slightly. And it is such a hassle, but I'm like, I'm not losing anything. Withering. America. Yes. Select server America. Event rewards will be delivered to your account when the selected server is true. Selected desired server. No echo. Select an echo. Did I not pre-register? Oh my god. Users in the lower regions Alex Center. I'm like. Oh. I'm a certified not ankle biter. Stop up center. News. Oh. What's up, Kate? Oh, it's 3. All right. I'll head right. All right, you got that? Do you need anything else? Okay. I am. They're like, follow on Twitter, follow on this, follow on that. Twitter.
One of the Threnodians will soon be.
Oh, on Facebook? Who has a Facebook? Join the official Discord. TikTok. I acknowledge TikTok's existence. Already signed up for this foolish game. Alright. By Echo event, were you talking about like this Echo gallery thing? I'm hoping so. It is truly a tragedy. I didn't realize about the little echo gallery thing. Until very Alright, I'm going with bird. It was locked. Cool. Maybe I picked a poor echo, but it's the echo that I got. 5-star echo. Okay. Alright, new Hoyo competition just dropped. Alright. confirmed, pre-registered for Withering Waves. Weathering Waves. Alright.
Boring. Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
Perhaps. I need to take off and get lunch. Yeah, that's everything here completed.
Huh? Go!
Yes. Oh boy. Definitely until next time. I'm off to get lunch, and yeah. Next time I'll probably be playing Withering Waves. Withering Waves.